Today I will talk about some basic information of cerebral palsy. What is cerebral palsy? Its causes, symptoms, different types, associated problems, and treatment of cerebral palsy children, and when to start physiotherapy. So let's start. Hello friends, Namaste. Myself, Dr. Shivam Singh. I am a pediatric physiotherapist from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. If you are the new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will not miss our latest videos. First, I will talk about what is cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a disorder of movement and posture that appears during infancy or early childhood. It is caused by non-progressive damage to the brain before, during, or after birth. Now, its causes and risk factors. It is characterized in three parts: prenatal, perinatal, and postnatal. Prenatal means when the child is in the womb or before delivery. Perinatal means during delivery, or postnatal means after delivery. In prenatal cases or before delivery, if the pregnant woman took so many medicine without consulting her doctor, or mother had uncontrolled BP thyroid during pregnancy, or mother had any infections, multiple pregnancies, heavy smoking, alcohol consumption also cause of cerebral palsy. In perinatal cases or during delivery, there is premature delivery or baby did not cry immediately after birth or lack of oxygen by any reason. Now postnatal or after delivery, any type of head trauma, central nervous system infection like encephalitis, meningitis, low birth weight, high jaundice, its postnatal causes. Now I will talk about what is the symptoms of cerebral palsy children. Normally babies control their neck in 3 months, sits without support 6 to 8 months, start to crawl 8 to 10 months, and achieves walk between 12 to 14 months. Any delay in any of these can due to cerebral palsy. Now, what is associated problems of cerebral palsy children? These children tends to fall ill very frequently. They have speech delay. They have oromotor problems like poor sucking, frequent vomiting, drooling, poor tongue control, seizures, constipation, and mental retardation. Now we will discuss different types of cerebral palsy. First is spastic cerebral palsy. Approx 70 to 80% children with CP are spastic. Spastic CP children have very stiff muscles and joints. Spastic CP have crossed knees and joints don't fully extend and walking on tiptoes. And contracture also seen in spastic cerebral palsy. They may be in upper part of the body or lower or both. Spastic cerebral palsy can cause of cerebral motor cortex damage. Second is dystonic cerebral palsy. 20 to 30% CP children have dystonic cerebral palsy. Dystonic cerebral palsy caused by damage to the basal ganglia. It is a response for submitting message to the body and control the movement. Dystonic CP have abrupt, uncontrolled body movement because the fluctuation in muscle tone. They always shaking their head and hands. When he sleep, they cannot see any movements in the body of dystonic cerebral palsy. Dystonic cerebral palsy very difficult in handle. Dystonic cerebral palsy understand everything. They have not any problems in brain. IQ is normal, but they are physically problems. They have not able to sit, not able to crawl, not able to stand, not able to walk. Third is hypotonic cerebral palsy. In hypotonic cerebral palsy, children have very low muscle tone. These muscles are too relaxed, and these floppy muscles can make every movement very difficult and exhausting. Fourth is ataxic cerebral palsy. Approx 5% children have ataxic cerebral palsy. Ataxic cerebral palsy can cause damage to the cerebellum response to the maintained body balance and fine motor control and posture control in the body. Ataxic CP children have problems in walking or balance. Because of this, they fall a lot while walking. They have drinker's gait and also problems seen in concentration, very low concentration, no balance in body. Of ataxic cerebral palsy children have many issues, fine motor control. And the last one is mixed cerebral palsy. Approx 10% cerebral palsy children have mixed cerebral palsy. It occurs when a child has symptoms of more than one type of cerebral palsy, mostly symptoms having spastic or athetoid cerebral palsy. These children shows severe, abnormal or uncontrolled body movement, and involuntary movement are also seen in mixed cerebral palsy children, which is very difficult to handle. Mixed cerebral palsy have many problems. They have uncontrolled body movement and muscle tone increased, and drooling problems, speech problems are also seen in mixed cerebral palsy children. And mixed cerebral palsy caused by damage to the mostly cerebral cortex or basal ganglia. The mixed cerebral palsy have many problems and very difficult to handle. Now, treatment of cerebral palsy. Medication prescribed for seizures and vitamin D and calcium are given. But what for delayed milestone? Delayed milestone like your baby is not your baby unable to neck control or sit or not able to stand or walk. There is no any medicine. These are physiotherapy's main treatment. You should always be consult a pediatric physiotherapist, because pediatric physiotherapists have more knowledge in cerebral palsy children, and along with physiotherapist, parents should hard work and follow the home program given by physiotherapist a time to time for getting a desired result. So these are basic informations of cerebral palsy children. I hope you like my videos. Subscribe my channel for latest upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching the video till the last. Namaste.